Sherwin's favorite. So
You want to do the Siddur Hadash translation
since
instead.
It wasn't, you know.
I mean, this is just a different translation.
Yeah, exactly.
Of the Elohio.
I don't know. Yeah, probably.
Who said that?
Sarah's reading the second.
Phil.
Phil is reading. No, Sarah's reading.
Oh, you got Sarah's reading? Where's your...
No, Lori. Okay. Sarah.
Lori is reading Teach Me, O God, is she not?
Yes. 145. And Sarah's reading...
Did you say Joe was supposed to read something because there was no card for him?
Yeah. Okay. Joe is reading...
So I thought when you texted...
Okay, what did I give Joe?
Joe is reading page 149 at the top.
149 at the
Yes.
top. Okay.
145. Teach me, O God.
What's the rest of it?
Please come to the Bema as we sing Mizmor Shir on 140. Jeff and Ellen will be coming up with him also.
Doesn't look like Shir is Shir.
SHIR.
I printed that out also.
We got Debbie, Marty, Kathy, Jeff, Ellen, Lori,
Yeah.
Larry. You got Larry G missing
Okay.
because you added those. You told me.
Yeah. Okay. I need some. Do you have a... No.
I don't. Of course, I don't have a pen. Do you want this one? There. Done.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do it.
Because I every time you sent me something, I added it to mine.
Yeah. Well, and I did, and I obviously printed the wrong one. Okay. I don't see Roy yet, but I'm sure Tammy's here or else here.
Yes, maybe.
Maybe I did. If not,
Who's the sisterhood president now?
Lonnie.
Oh, okay. Oh, can you? Okay. Are we plugged in?
Yeah, plug in.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, la 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 la.
Yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la yalla la la, yalla la la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la.
Okay, and where is Rochelle? She needs to be in here. Welcome all who are watching on live stream. As soon as we get one more past president in here. Yeah, well, Kathy just went to. Yes. Okay, and now we're missing Kathy. There's Kathy, and okay, if while we're waiting for Debbie to get in here, if you will open your CD. Okay, pay attention.
What's Roy doing?
If you will open your doors to page 121, and if all of the past presidents of Sisterhood would please stand and join me on the top of the page for as these Shabbat candles. Current also.
Past and current.
Past
121.
On the top. As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us, as their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. And our current president will now be coming forward. If you are able, please stand for lighting Shabbat candles, which is on page 120. Okay, and yeah, as long as I'm not doing it, it should work. I know, it's just me.
I just don't like you.
That's what I think. Ata Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu mitzvotav, tzivanu l'hadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen.
Ruth, you're on.
You're up, Ruth.
If you will turn to page 127.
27.
And join Ruth responsibly.
There are days when we seek things for ourselves and measure failure, but what we do not gain.
On Shabbat, we seek not to acquire, but to share.
There are days when we exploit nature as if we were a horn of plenty that can never be exalted.
On Shabbat, we stand in wonder before the mystery of creation.
There are days when we act as if we cared nothing for the rights of others.
On Shabbat, we remember that justice is our duty and a better world our goal.
So we embrace Shabbat, day of rest, day of wonder, day of peace.
Thank you. And now he will turn to page 128 for Hine Matov and then Yiddi Nefesh.
Hine ma tovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, hine ma tov. Ya la 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 la. Hine ma tov, hine ma tov. Ya la la ya la 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 la. Hine ma tovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad.
And in the middle of the page,
Yiddi nefesh av harachaman, Yiddi nefesh av harachaman, Mishoch abdecha el ritzonecha, Mishoch abdecha, ya la 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 la, el ritzonecha, Yarutz abdecha, kemo ayah, Yishtachcha be'yai ya la 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 la, el muhadarecha.
and we continue on page 130 with Lahuna Ranana on the top of the page.
Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Naria, naria, letzur yishenu, nekadma panav b'todah. Naria, naria, letzur yishenu, beats me wrote the rialo. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena, l'Adonai. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena, l'Adonai.
And on the bottom of 130, Barry and I will be reading 130, and then y'all will be reading the top of 131. Ready?
Come, let us sing joyously to Adonai. Raise a shout for our rock and deliverer. Let us come into God's presence with praise. Let us raise a shout for God in song. For Adonai is a great God, the great ruler of all divine beings.
And we turn to page 133, and Debbie and Marty will be coming up. Okay, yeah, you get to be over here, so, Mike.
Okay. Are we both reading?
Yeah, you're reading that, and Marty's reading that.
Okay. Adonai is sovereign. Let the earth exult, the many islands rejoice. Dense clouds are around God. Righteousness and justice are the base of God's throne. O you who love Adonai, hate evil. God guards the lives of God's loyal ones, saving them from the hand of the wicked. Light is sown for the righteous, radiance for the upright. O you righteous, rejoice in Adonai and acclaim God's holy name.
A psalm. Sing to Adonai a new song, for God has worked wonders. God's right hand, God's holy arm, has won God victory. Adonai has manifested God's victory, has displayed God's triumph in the sight of the nations. God was mindful of God's steadfast love and faithfulness toward the house of Israel. All the ends of the earth beheld the victory of our God. Raise a shout to Adonai, all the earth, break into joyous songs of praise.
Thank you.
Page 135, at the bottom in the Hebrew. We get to do this in person.
Yes. And Randy's not here, so you have to, Yeah.
Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kadsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kadsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kadsho.
And on the bottom of
Page 136.
36, Kathy will lead us in a Psalm of David.
A Psalm of David. Ascribe to Adonai, O divine beings. Ascribe to Adonai glory and strength. Ascribe to Adonai the glory of God's name. Bow down to Adonai, majestic in holiness. The voice of Adonai is over the waters. The God of glory thunders. Adonai over the mighty waters. The voice of Adonai is power. The voice of Adonai is majesty. The voice of Adonai breaks cedars. Adonai shatters the cedars of Lebanon. God makes Lebanon skip like a calf, Syrian like a young wild ox.
We now turn to page 140.
Hebrew, it's Sidion.
138 and 139, we will be doing Lahado D, the first two verses and
Last verse.
last verse. And remember, if you are able to stand and greet the Shabbat bride for the last verse.
Licha Lichado Di Likrat Kala Pene Pene Shabbat Nikabela Licha Lichado Di Likrat Kala Pene Pene Shabbat Nikabela Shamor V'Zachor B'Dibor Echad Ishmianu El Cham Yuchad Adonai Echad U'Shemo Echad L'Shem L'Tiferet V'Tehi La 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 L'Chado Di Likrat Kala Pene Pene Shabbat Nikabela Licha Lichado Di Likrat Kala Pene Pene Shabbat Nikabela Likrat Shabbat Lechuven Elcha Ki Hi Mekor HaBracha Merosh Mekedem Nesucha Sof Ma'aseh B'Mashvelcha B'Hi La 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 L'Chado Di Likrat Kala Pene Pene Shabbat Nikabela Licha Lichado Di Likrat Kala Pene Pene Shabbat Nikabela. Please rise and face the entrance. Ori v'shalom materet bala Gam b'simcha b'tzohola Tov emuneh am segula Bawi chala la 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 L'chado di Likrat Kala Pene Pene Shabbat Nikabela Licha Lichado Di Likrat Kala Pene Pene Shabbat Nikabela.
You may be seated and turn to page 140 for Mizmor Shir.
Mizmor Shir LeYom HaShabbat Tov LeHodod LaAdonai Ulzamer L'Shimcha Elyon Ulzamer L'Shimcha Elyon Lehagid Baboger Chasdecha Ve'emunatecha Baleilot Alei Asor Ve'alei Navel Alei Higayon Bechinor Mizmor Yishir LeYom HaShabbat Tov LeHodod LaAdonai Ulzamer L'Shimcha Elyon Ulzamer L'Shimcha Elyon Ulzamer L'Shimcha Elyon Tzadik Katamar Yifrach Tzadik Katamar Yifrach Tzadik Katamar Yifrach Ke'eres Yizke, Ke'eres Balvanon 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 Yizke.
And Jeff?
He's over here.
Yes, lost him. Will now lead us on the bottom of 141.
Adonai is sovereign. God is robed in grandeur. Adonai is robed. God is girded with strength. The world stands firm. It cannot be shaken. Your throne stands firm from of old. From eternity you have existed. The ocean sounds, Adonai. The ocean sounds its thunder. The ocean sound its pounding. Above the thunder of the mighty waters, more majestic than the breakers of the sea is Adonai, majestic on high. Your decrees are indeed enduring. Holiness befits your house, Adonai, for all times.
Thank you. Ellen will now lead us in Hatzi Kaddish on page 144.
Please join me. Yitkadav, Yitkadash, Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Amal Divra Kibrutei V'Yamlich Malchutei. V'chayechon Uv'yomechon. V'chayedek al Beit Yisrael. Bagala, Bagala. Uv'izman Karim. V'Imaru Amen. Yeheshmei Rabbah Mevorah. Le'olam Olamaya. Yitbarach. Yitbarach. V'yishtabach. V'yitba'ar. V'yirman. V'yitnaseh. V'yitachtar. V'yitalev. V'yitala. Shemei Dekudesh Abrehu. Le'ela. Min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nehemata. Tamir on b'yama. V'yimaru. Amen.
Thank you. And now Lori. Yes, behind me. On 145.
Yes.
Teach me, O God.
Teach me, O God, a blessing, a prayer on the mystery of a withered leaf, on ripened fruit so fair, on the freedom to see, to sense, to breathe, to know, to hope, to despair. Teach my lips a blessing, a hymn of praise, as each morning and night you renew your days, lest my day be today as the one before, lest routine set my ways.
Thank you. And if you will turn to page 146 and rise if you are able.
Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamevorah. Baruch Adonai Hamevorah. Hamevorah le'olam va'ed. Hamevorah. Hamevorah le'olam va'ed.
And now, as you're sitting, Larry will lead us on page 148 with Blessed Are You. Y'all may be seated.
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Savot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening. Baruch atah Adonai Amariv Aravim.
Thank you. And Dina will now lead us in Ma'ariv Aravim on the top of the page.
Please join me. Baruch
Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, bechokma potech
שערים, ובתבונה משנה עיתים,
ומחליף את הזמנים, ומסדר את הכוכבים, במשמרותיהם ברקיע צרצונו, בורא יום ולילה, גולל אור מפני חושך, וחושך מפני אור, ומעביר יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, Hamarim Varavim.
Thank you. Joe will now lead us on page 149 on the top with Praise to You.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, for whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and seasons glide. Your breath guides the sail of the seas, creator of the tide of time and light. You guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai hamachariv aravim.
Thank you. And we turn to page 150 for Avat Olam.
Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael Amcha Ahavta Torah u'mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim Otanu lemadita Al Kein Adonai Eloheinu V'shachbeinu v'kumeinu Nasiach v'chukecha V'nismach v'divrei Toratecha U'v'mitzvotecha Le'olam va'ed Ki hem chayenu Ve'orech yameinu Uvahem nehegeh Yomam v'layla V'yahavatecha al tisir mimenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohev amo Yisrael.
And Rochelle will lead us on the bottom of page 151 responsively.
Wisdom and wonder, passion and instruction, story and symbol.
All these things your Torah gives to us.
And the more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives.
What could be a truer token of your abiding love
Than the holiness of your words and the living language that gives us form. Baruch atah Adonai ha'av amo Yisrael.
Thank you. Shema is found on page 152 and 153, seated or standing, whichever is your custom.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
You may be seated.
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadbarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shiftecha b'veitecha uvleftecha b'derech uvshavtecha uvkumecha ukshartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotofot beineinecha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tiskeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'yitem kedoshim leloechem Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher hotzeti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lechem le'Elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai Elohechem Emet.
And now we have a special reading. I was told that really it should have been
Author
by
unknown.
Author unknown.
If he couldn't
However,
make it.
That's not what it says.
This is, what if the Shema were written by Dr. Seuss? And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart inside you, with every breath that you may breathe, and all you have beside you. Take these words I teach you now, and keep them close to heart. Teach them intently to your kids, that they may grow up smart. Talk about them with your friends when you sit at home, and speak them proudly on the road, wherever you may roam. Lie down with them so that you may wake with them on your lips. Bind them fast upon your hand, and twixt your eyes affix. These words that you may be a sign to you forevermore. Inscribe these words upon your gates and write them on your doors.
Lonnie will now lead us on the bottom of page 157, responsively, in a world.
In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth.
The high heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love.
From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way.
Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces.
Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed.
Let us
Continue to work for the day when the nations shall be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea.
Now, hold your place and turn to page 516. And Roy will be reading in the middle of the page. Yes, that's yours.
Thus says Adonai, this is what I desire, to unlock the feathers of wickedness and untie the cords of lawlessness, to let the oppressed go free, to break off every yoke. Share your bread with the hungry, and take your wretched poor into your home. When you see the naked, give clothing, and do not ignore your own kin. If you banish the yoke from your midst, the menacing hand, the evil speech, if you offer compassion to the hungry and satisfy the famished creature, then your light shall shine in darkness.
Thank you. And now we are back on page 158 for Mi Chamocha.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh nora tehilot, o sefele nora tehilot, o sefele malchutecha ra'uvanecha, bokei hayom lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, zeli anu v'yamaru, Be'amaru, Adonai yimloch, Adonai yimloch, le'olam ba'ed, v'ne'emar, kifad Adonai et Yaakov, u'ga'alo meyad chazak mimenu, baruch atah Adonai, ga'al Yisrael.
And on page 160, 3 lines down from the bottom in the Hebrew, from the top, excuse me.
Ufros aleinu sukkot, sukkot, shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukkot, sukkot, shlomecha.
And if you will join me on the top of page 161 with Let There Be.
Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions. to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will. Baruch atah Adonai, haporesh sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim.
And now it is exercise time. And yes, some of us are going to be doing our exercise in honor of Bob, who couldn't be here. They're out of town. The rest of you I expect to actually do.
Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael, oti le'olam, oti le'olam. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai, Asa Adonai, et ha-shamayim v'et ha'aretz, v'shamru b'nei Yisrael, et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat, lidorotam berit olam. Uvayom hashivi, Shabbat v'inafash, Shabbat v'inafash, Shabbat v'inafash, v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat lidorotam berit olam.
Regular Friday night people understood that.
Inside baseball.
Yes, exactly. The silent Amidah starts on page 166 through 180. You may either use the words in the Siddur or anything that you wish to communicate. If you are able, please rise, and when you are finished, you may be seated. continue davening at your own pace. If you have finished, please turn back to page 173. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. May this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh ha-Shabbat. And we continue on page 178 with Shalom Ra'ah.
Shalom Rahav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rahav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech Adon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech Adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rahav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rahav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tov beinecha levarech et amcha Yisrael bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
And if I could ask Jane to please come up. Yeah, you're the only Jane here. On the bottom of page 179, she's going to read one of the things I love. Yeah, don't stop.
Okay. Don't stop after beating the swords into plowshares. Don't stop. Go on beating and make musical instruments out of them. Whoever wants to make war again, we'll have to turn them into plowshares first. Okay. Surprise me. Surprise.
Surprise! Okay. Yes. And now, those of you that, at the printout it says my God, but I'm going to read the interpretation that Sherwin Rubin liked the best from Siddur Hadash. O Lord, guard my tongue from evil and my lips from speaking guile. And to those who slander me, let me give no heed. May my soul be humble and forgiving to all. Open my heart, O Lord, to your sacred law, that your statutes I may know and all your truths pursue. Frustrate the designs of those who seek to do me ill. Speedily defeat their aims and thwart their purposes. For the sake of your glory and your power, for the sake of your holiness and law, that your loved ones may be delivered, O Lord. Answer me and save me with your redeeming power. May the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable to you, O Lord, my rock and redeemer. O source of peace and harmony in the universe, grant peace to us and to the household of Israel. And let us say, Amen. Okay, and on page 180, Oseh Shalom is down the bottom of the page.
Oseh Shalom bimramav, Uyaseh Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yeshvei Beitel, Imru, Amen. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom. Shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael.
And if you will turn back to page 172 for the Vayahulu.
Please rise if you are able.
And I'm just going to start with
Vayachulu hashamayim v'haaretz v'chol tzivam v'chol Elohim b'yom hashvi'i malachto asher asa vayishbot b'yom hashvi'i mokom malachto asher asa vayavarech Elohim et yom hashvi'i v'kadesh gato ki vo shavat mikol malachto asher bara Elohim lasot.
And you may be seated. And Dorit will now lead us responsively on page 183.
Let us praise Adonai, source of knowledge and light, from whom we draw wisdom and insight.
Let us savor the fullness of each and every day and fill our souls with the treasures of Shabbat.
And let us
Appreciate these distinctions, sacred from profane, charity from greed, purpose from drift.
Let us affirm our covenant as God's peoples. Let us honor those who study Torah. Let us uphold the truth of ongoing revelation.
Let us celebrate the glory of our tradition and draw refreshment from the well springs of prayer. Let us respect tradition and encourage creative faith.
Let us dress ourselves in the garments of God, compassion for the needy, embrace of the stranger, and then spread the canopy of peace over all the world.
Thank you. We will turn to page 371. We will do the first verse, and then we'll read the names that are on the Mishabera list and the long-term Mishabera list, and then we'll ask for if there are any other names to add.
Misheberach Avotenu Mikor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen.
And this week's Mishabera list, we have Megan Pierce, Cheryl Robertson, Kelsey Dome, Michael Kalinick, Harvey Tans, Leon Lewis, Ephraim Tosh, Katie Porter. Long-term list, Cynthia Kern, Hy Siegel, Shoshana Batmalka, Linda Licker, Kathy Charity, Rabbi Ned Saltz, Glenn Gordon, Ephraim Ben Margalit, Manuel Omed Nassafar, Ken Licker. Are there any other names to add? Okay. Yes. And Julie Horner.
Misheberach Imotenu Mikor HaBracha Leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
This weekend, we start with numbers. How many did this? How many did that? Is it really important that we know that the tribe had 32,200, or Another tribe had 45,650. Today's world, does that make any sense? Yeah, who knows? However, I've been reading a series of books by Michael Connelly, and one of his characters is always saying, either everyone counts or no one counts. I choose to think that everyone counts. This story, as Rabbi Keith used to say, might even be true. At the outset of his career as a journalist, Walter Cronkite worked as a copy editor for the Houston Chronicle. His boss, city editor Roy Russell, was a stickler for detail and accuracy, who would raise a ruckus for the slightest error of inaccuracy. There was a price to pay if a Mr. Smith, S-M-Y-T-H-E, was spelled Mr. Smith, S-M-I-T-H. Cronkite was responsible for a 2-line item carried every day on the front page of the final edition: bank clearings. Each day a small line simply read, "Today's Houston bank clearing were," followed by a large monetary amount. One day Russell called him into his office. He was clearly enraged. "You have the bank clearings all wrong yesterday," he snarled. His jaw was clenched. Cronkite had the clearings at $3,726,359.27. The correct amount was $3,726,359.17. He was off by 10 cents. But the city editor was adamant and visibly distraught. Such a stern reaction to a 10-cent mistake on a multi-million-dollar figure, thought Cronkite. Perhaps this outrage meant that this line of work was not truly for him. When the young Cronkite walked back towards his colleagues, they looked grim. "How are you going to fix this now?" they jeered. "So are you going to get bodyguards?" they taunted. Cronkite was baffled and finally exploded. "What's all this fuss about a 10-cent error on a $3 million clearing?" he exclaimed. "What's the big deal?" The other reporters looked at him in shock when they realized he truly did not understand the severity of his trivial mistake. Their shock turned to pity. Finally, the local columnist explained, "Do you think anybody really cares about the bank clearings? The numbers racket in Houston pays off using the last 5 digits of the bank clearing. Well, yesterday they paid off based on your number." He paused. The mob does not like paying off on a bad number. For the next few weeks, Walter Cronkite lived in literal fear of his seemingly insignificant 10-cent error. Numbers, no matter how irrelevant they seem to be to the unenlightened, are not meaningless. To us, in a modern society, we may read that Yehuda had 74,600 males, over 20, and Naphtali 53,400. They are not mere numbers. Rav Naphtali of Ropshis comments that each Jew mentioned threw immense spiritual greatness to this earth. Each person connected was a cherished gem whose existence imparted eternally. We often cite numbers and statistics without realizing the tremendous impact of their importance. We teach our children the significance of the destruction of European Jewry, but can they fathom the significance of 6 million Jews lost? Does a Jew harmed in a terrorist attack or an Israeli soldier killed become a statistic? Or is he mourned as a soul who graced this world with tremendous significance? The Torah's reiteration of the importance of counting each and every member of our nation remains with us this very day. We do not have to be counted for our socioeconomic reasons. We are counted for the inherent value of each and every soul, and ultimately, each soul can alter the course of history because each and every Jew's 2 cents is worth more than millions. And that's from Rabbi Mordecai Kamensky. We all count. Announcements. Yes, Ellen, I think, is doing it. Lonnie? Okay, somebody's doing announcements. Whomever.
I'm not it.
No, I'm not in either.
Not it.
Did you ask for announcements?
Yes.
Thank you all for joining us tonight in person and on live stream and for participating in our service. Thank you, Martine, for your hard work putting the service together.
Yes.
And I have.
And you
Mary helped.
And thank both of you for leading us tonight. We have many wonderful events coming up. I'm going to mention a few, but everybody has this, and please don't take this home with you, although you can take the insert home with you. This is Brent was supposed to be here tonight, but he's picking up one of his kids from college, so he called me last minute and asked me to do this. But he usually says in a very nice way, please don't take these home with you, and please clean your table off a little bit before you leave, because we're coming in early tomorrow morning for the service. I'm going to tell you a couple of events that are coming up. There is so much to do at CBS in the next few weeks. It's incredible. First, our office will be closed this Friday and on Monday. Friday is for Shavuot and Monday is for Memorial Day. Please join us for Shabbat services tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, led by Cantor Elisa, and preceded by Tat Shabbat at 9:15. This Sunday is our last day of religious school for the year. The CBS board meeting will meet early at 9:30 so that we can get out early and prepare, get ready for the summer kickoff event, which is from noon until 2:30. It will include lunch, activities, games, music, and more. One non-perishable canned good is the price of admission. If you are going to, well, maybe too late to RSVP. I guess you could just come and.
Oh.
Okay.
What kind of animals? Don't.
Great. Thank you, Dorit. There will be Torah study this Monday morning.
If you need to RSVP, let Dorit know for everybody who's online.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. There will be Torah study this Monday at 10:30 on Zoom. Next Friday, May 22nd, 1 week from tonight, Cantor Elisa will lead our Shavuot service, which begins at 9 a.m. here and on live stream. Our regular service will be held on Saturday morning. So the Shavuot service is on Friday at 9 a.m., regular service on Saturday at 10.
And regular Friday night service at 7:30 on Zoom, led by Lori and Nancy.
Laura and Nancy, did you know about that?
Yes, they knew about
Surprise!
A week from this Wednesday, Sisterhood Happy Hour at 5 p.m. On Sunday, June 7th, join us for a special Brotherhood Speaker Series event at 10 o'clock. Breakfast will be at 9. The topic will be basketball, education, Israel, and more, with visiting guest speakers. Again, for this, please RSVP to Laura in the office. So God forbid we should not run out of food. We're small, but we're busy. Thank you again for being with us tonight. Thank you for leading, and Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you. We've been doing this since we both had dark hair. Phil? Okay, if you did not hear,
Cornbleed Chapel's on TCU, right?
no.
Oh, about Shalom.
Yes, there.
Oh.
Yes. North University on Sunday the 24th at 10 o'clock. Jewish war veterans will be holding a memorial service, and we'll read the names of all of those that they know. We now have a reading that is not in the book. prayer for peace.
Prayer for peace for the people of the Middle East. God of all, protector and redeemer, watch over the people of the Middle East as their nations face struggle and strife in these lands and on these borders. Grant safety to their citizens and residents, visitors and guests during moments of unrest. Grant wisdom and courage to national leaders throughout the region. Grant insight to their advisors and understanding to their friends. Lead them on a path toward justice. Direct them on the road to freedom. Guide them on the way to prosperity. Make them all shining lights of peace. Source and shelter, grant safety and security to all nations so that harmony and blessings resound from the four corners of the earth. Blessed are you, God of all, forging nations and peoples in the crucible of change throughout history. May this time a challenge for the nations of the Middle East become a blessing for all inhabitants and for the world.
Thank you. Now, for those that wish to follow in the Siddur, you can turn to page 570. Oh, yeah. Oops, sorry, forgot. First turn to page 429. 429.
I am a Jew because the faith of Israel demands no abdication of my mind. I am a Jew because the faith of Israel requires all the devotion of my heart. I am a Jew because in every place where suffering weeps, the Jew weeps. I am a Jew because at every time when despair cries out, the Jew hopes. I am a Jew because the word of Israel is the oldest and the newest. I am a Jew because Israel's promise is the universal promise. I am a Jew because for Israel the world is not completed, we are completing it. I am a Jew because for Israel humanity is not created, we are creating it. I am a Jew because Israel places humanity and its unity above the nations and above Israel itself. I am a Jew because above humanity, the image of the divine unity, Israel places the unity which is divine.
And now, for those that wish to follow in the Siddur, page 570, for those who attend Friday night services regularly on Zoom, I don't count the Omer. I count the Homer.
Dope.
What do you want out of me?
Counting the Homer for Friday evening, May 15th. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sefirat ha'omer. Blessed are you, eternal our God, sovereign of all, who has made us holy with your mitzvot, and commanded us concerning the counting of the Omer. Hayom arba'ah ve'arba'im yom shehem shisha shivaot v'shnei yamim la'omer. Today is the 44th day, making 6 weeks and 2 days of the Omer. Seeing as it next Friday is Shavuot, we're almost there. 49 days.
Almost there.
No more Homers.
No more Homers until next year. Elena starts on page 586. And then we go to 588 and then 590. If you are able, please rise.
586 at the bottom.
At the bottom.
Aleinu Shabbat Adon Hakol Latzei Kedula Leoser Breshi Shelo Asan Kiwei Haratzot Velo Samanu Kimishpachot Hadamam Shelo Sam Helkeinu Kahem Vigor Aleinu Kehol Hanam Ve'anachnu Korim Umishtakavim Umodim Lifnei Melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Top of page 588.
She'unatei Shamayim V'yosei Haaretz U'Moshe Bikaro B'Shamayim Ima'am
Ushchina tuzo, vego me meromi. Hu Eloheinu Einod, emet malkeinu efesulato, kakatu betorato, viadata hayom behashevota, elevavecha, ki Adonai hu Elohim, Hashamayim ima, v'al haaretz, mitachat Einod. Page 591. V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz, bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo echad.
And yard site for tonight. And I'm hoping my cousin got to join us online. Stanley Babin, my cousin, her dad. Susie Katz, aunt of Sarita Cabrera. Howard Coleman, uncle of Fran Weiger. Ruby Lambert, grandfather of Judy Clark. Daniel Clearfield, father of Michael Clearfield. Barbara Jacobs, cousin of Cookie Kabakoff. William Franklin, son of Steve Franklin. Ann Lewis, mother of Patricia Rubens. Dorothy Gold, mother of Shirley Sternbus. Lisa Boucher, mother of Mike Todd. Evelyn Berger, mother of Marsha Wilson. Milton Green, father of Cindy Wilcox. Evelyn Kabakoff, aunt of Phil Kabakoff. Sidney Rubens, father-in-law of Patricia Rubens. Are there other names to add? Before we do Mourner's Kaddish, which is found on page 598, I got this from a memorial service that I attended for a fellow teacher. Tibetan blessing. In honor of their lives, may we cultivate compassion. In memory of their lives, may we bring more kindness into the world. May our thoughts, words, and actions be a source of peace for all beings. If it is your custom to rise for Mourner's Kaddish, because you are saying Kaddish or in sympathy of those who are, please rise. Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei Rabbah, v'yamad divrach v'rutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayedechol Beit Yisrael, Bagalag Guzman Kari v'imru Amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevarach le'olam le'omei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yamar v'yitmaman v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei kudisha barichu. Le'elam im kol berchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Damimran v'yalma v'imru Amen. Yehei shlomo Rabbah min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom b'mamav. Hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. You may be seated, and if you will turn to page 627 for Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Ni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Seitchem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech, Malachei HaMlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Please join us out in the foyer where past presidents of Brotherhood will be leading us in Kiddush and Motzi. Remember to please leave these. You may take the inserts. And remember to leave your siddur. Thank you.
Not mine.
No, not mine.
Mine.
I just have mine. You can tell it's mine. It's got enough stickies on it. Thank you.
Thank you.
I know you think I do all the work. I don't. understand that. It's just that mine, when you have a cover, especially